And shot and killed early this morning trying to rob a Bolivar.
Where'd he come from, man? That was a strange entrance. I wasn't expecting that.
And shot and killed early this morning trying to rob a Bolivar's Domino's. Bolivar police say that an employee at the pizza shop pulled the trigger. As WRG's Melissa Moon tells us tonight, investigators are looking for the robber's accomplice.
This standalone Domino's on South Porter Street closed today after someone tried to rob the place and an employee opened fire.
Heck is going on, man?
This standalone Domino's on South Porter Street closed today after someone tried to rob the place and an employee opened fire. Bolivar police say just before midnight, two armed men tried to hold up this pizza shop. They say one of them came through the back door, pointed a gun at employees, but one of the employees pulled out his own gun and shot the would-be robber.
And this is what we're seeing more and more. I showed you the videos last week in Atlanta. I mean, look, or that was Georgia somewhere, but people are starting to pack it. Like, listen, it's so what? The brazenness of these crimes is like, it's the brazenness now. It's like you can't put anything, you can never feel comfortable. If you're working at a business or anywhere, but especially if you're working somewhere where there's a cash register or there's valuable merchandise, you just can't ever feel comfortable. So, and this is Tennessee where you have constitutional carry. So, like, I mean, you just go to the gun shop and you put the gun on your waist. And you walk around with it. Dudes in Tennessee just walk around like it just is what it is. I think we're going to see more stories like this. I'm pretty sure, man. And I'm going to try to keep you guys abreast to this fluid situation.
Bolivar police say just before midnight, two armed men tried to hold up this pizza shop. They say one of them came through the back door, pointed a gun at employees, but one of the employees pulled out his own gun and shot the would-be robber.
I thought I heard the garbage truck slams.
This man was working at the funeral home next door at the time and now thinks the noise he heard may have been a gunshot. He says it wasn't long after that he saw police here.
I knew something was going on. I know that much.
Investigators say 28-year-old Jaquil Du Bois was pronounced dead on the scene.
Give me an ID on 28-year-old Jaquil Du Bois.
Investigators say 28-year-old Jaquil Du Bois was pronounced dead on the scene. But some of those who heard about the shooting are finding it hard to sympathize with the armed robber who was killed.
That's where we are in America in 2021. Some on the scene are finding it. That's newsworthy. It's newsworthy that everyone's not just talking about how terrible it is that the son man met his demise while trying to rob. They ain't have to kill him. They must say, they probably not going to talk to any sisters. That's probably what happened. Those sisters was around.
28-year-old Jaquil Du Bois was pronounced dead on the scene. But some of those who heard about the shooting are finding it hard to sympathize with the armed robber who was killed.
Yeah, it's sad. I mean, they robbed him, but he knew it was coming. In my opinion.
Yeah, I'm not here, but somebody tell me like that. They're coming for robbery, and over there's somebody shooting the guy over there.
Sonny Patel owns a convenience store around the corner from the Domino's. He says he's not concerned about his own safety, but his customers are.
Everybody tell me just you say over there maybe happen to you, so just be careful.
Police are still looking for the second robber who was seen running from the restaurant. Police don't have a good description of the second suspect, but say he should be considered armed and dangerous. In Bolivar, Melissa Moon, WREG, News Channel 3.
So far, no charges have been filed against the Domino's employee. Police say the investigation continues.
For a robber on the run, police searching for a man who held bank customers at gunpoint as they made their way through an ATM drive-through. This surveillance video taken back on October 20th off Gessner and Hammerley in the Spring Branch area. Video shows the robber ducked behind vehicles as drivers made their withdrawals. Seconds later, he ambushed them with a gun demanding cash.
This is something that you got to look out for when you're at the ATM now. Some guy of no description, it's just a guy now, race not important now. Some guy, it could be anybody, it could be a Crouching Tiger, it could be a Glacier Glider, it could be a Hombrito, it could be a Patel, it could be anybody. It could be a Sand Sun man, don't matter, anybody. Because, everybody's doing this at the same clip. So, there's no point in singling out one race of people, like they do every other time. So, that's terrifying, man. That's terrifying. And to know that, look, what if somebody comes by? Because when I go to the drive-thru, there's usually a line. Like, while I'm doing that, somebody pulls in behind me or something. Or somebody pulls in the other lane. Just don't care. Who cares? They're so brazen now.
Police say he did this to at least 2 people before hightailing it out of there in a green Toyota SUV. If you recognize the man in this video, please contact Crime Stoppers. That number to call is 713-222-TIP. Video this morning of a suspect accused of robbing the driver of a privately operated bus in Manhattan. Police say the man seen here grabbed the victim and removed $480 from the driver's side door handle as he got off the bus. This happened on the morning of November 17th near 42nd Street and 7th Avenue. Police say the same suspect was later spotted jumping a turnstile at the Times Square.
Some bitches don't care no more. Everything free, man. Stole that man $480. You could have paid for a fan card or Metro Pass. I don't know what y'all call it up there. You could have paid your fare. You just got $480 from the guy, man. Tax-free $480. You still gonna jump the turnstile. This is the most egregious and terrifying part of this, is that everyone knows he has $480 in his pocket. And just still listen, man. You just can't turn this off, man. You can't pray this away. No program. You can't program this away. You can only crime bill this away, man. Broken windows policing, man. Maybe you nabbed him on jumping the turnstile, and then you would have found out he did the robbery, robbed the bus driver a little bit earlier. Bring back stop and frisk, broken windows policing, crime bill, all that stuff, man. This joker got $480 in his pocket. He's still going to jump the turnstile, man.
This happened on the morning of November 17th near 42nd Street and 7th Avenue. Police say the same suspect was later spotted jumping a turnstile at the Times Square subway station.